Hello students, today I am going to explain you chapter number 7, useful animals. So useful means important, that is it is useful to us, we are using it in our daily life, which will help us to do some work in our daily life. So useful animals, those animals which are used for us, those animals which are useful to us are known as useful animals. So as you are seeing in the picture, a female calf using in dairy farms. As you can see, female cow, why we are using this female cow? That for getting milks. Milk is used for making various products. Skin is used as leather. The skin of cows and other different animals are used for making leather products. Then what? Cow dung is used as a gobar gas. So cow dung, the cow which we are using in farm, that one can give you cow dung, and then this cow can be used as doing some work in the field, in the paddy fields. It is used as a bullock. So I hope all of you have understood about cow. Cow is a very useful animal from which we get lots of product. We get milk, curd, butter, different things. We can make sweets. We can use the skin of the cow for making leather. We can get cow dung, which is used as a gobar gas, and the bullocks who are there, we can use them for farming or for plowing the field. Now animals are useful for man in many ways. Since ancient time, man has been domesticating animals to get many useful products from them. So we know that animals are useful for human being, and we are taking care of these animals. We are bringing animals and we are keeping in our home as a farm. We are farming them, we are keeping them, and we are domesticating. Domesticating means in our house we are keeping them, and then we are utilizing these animals for different works. Now load bearing animals: horse, bullocks, camels, donkeys, mules and elephants carry load for us. They help us in farms too. So horses, we know horses can use for traveling, bullocks for doing different works, camels, donkey, mule and elephants carry load for us. Elephant, yes, we know it carry load for us. Donkey also carry load for us, and this camel also can do, donkey also can do, mules also can do. So these are the different animals which can bear load for us. Now farm animals, as you are seeing in the picture, the camel's cart, you can see in this picture how camel is used for load bearing. Farm animals: cows, buffaloes, goat, camel, yak are the animals who give us milk. People eat this flesh too. Their skin is used as leather. Hens and duck give us egg. We also eat their flesh. The hair of sheep is used to make woolen garments. The hair of Angora rabbit and Chiru goat are also used to make exclusive woolen garments. So cows, buffalo, goat, camel, yak are the animals who gives us what? Milk. We can get milk from them, and their flesh also too. Their flesh can also be taken. Their skin is used as a leather. I have told you earlier about the skin of animals, cow skin and other animal skin we can use for making leather. Hens and duck, what they give? They gives us egg and flesh. The hair of rabbit, we know that the hair of rabbit can be used for making woolen garments, and the hair of Angora rabbit, a rabbit is named as Angora rabbit, and Chiru goat are also used for making woolen garments. So I hope all of you have understood till this much. So cattle dung is used as a source of fuel in the form of biogas in rural areas. This biogas or gobar gas is an excellent fuel for cooking. It is also used for street lighting, running motors for irrigation in the village. So what we are doing, cattle dung, what we are doing, cattle dung is also used as a fuel in the form of biogas. What in the biogas means, it is a type of gas which can be burned, which can be used as a fuel, like LPG. What we are doing, we are taking the cattle dung and putting on a tank, and then when these gas are getting decomposed with the help of some bacteria, when this dung is getting decomposed, then it releases some gases. That gases can be burned. That is combustible. So it is used as a source of fuel, and it is also used as a street light and running motors for irrigation in the vehicles in the villages. So I hope all of you have understood. You can see the picture, like this tank is being made, inside cattle dung has been kept, and then pipeline has been fixed. So this pipeline, this gas will come, and that gas will be used as a fuel. Now other animals: Silk thread is obtained from cocoon of the silkworm. This thread is used to weave beautiful silk sarees. So this silk thread is used as a silk from the silkworm as a clothing material, which is used to weave different beautiful silk sarees. Lac is obtained from lac insect. It is used in bangles and toy industries. It is also used in paints and varnishes. So lac is a used from lac insect, an insect named as lac. From that insect, lac is used, and it is used in bangles and toy industries. It's used in bangles and toy industries, and it is also used in paint and varnishes. Fish is a staple food for people living in the coastal areas. Cod fish liver oil and shark liver oil is used for making many medicines. We know that everybody is taking fish. Fish is also a type of animal which we are using. Most of the time we are eating fish, and cod liver oil and shark liver oil are also used for making different medicines. Elephant tusks are used to make many ivory statues. Body parts of some animals are used in medicines too. One-horned rhino's horn is considered to have medicinal properties. This skin is the skin of tiger and leopard is considered as a prized possessions and hung on the wall of the living room of affluent people. Musk deer is famous for its fragrance and has been killed for the same. Mink and chinchilla are considered exotic animals whose fur is expensive and considered fashionable to wear. The skin of snake and crocodile are used in making leather products. Today, these animals have also become endangered because of repellent hunting by the people. The government has taken some hard rules against hunting of endangered species. What they are telling, different animals, different parts they have said about, like this, like elephant tusk, which is used for as a statue in houses. They are kept as a beautiful thing in the houses. Then different body parts of some animals are used as a medicinal part. If we are telling about one-horned rhinos, this one-horned rhino's horn is used. Its one-horned rhino has some medicinal properties. The skin of tiger and leopard is used as a prized possession. If somebody is keeping the skin of rhino in their house, then it means that he is very famous, he is very influential, or he is very popular or having power. Then musk deer, we know that musk deer is famous for its, this is the musk deer, this is famous for its fragrance. It gives a very fragrance material. And mink and chinchilla are also considered an exotic animal with fur is expensive, whose fur is expensive and considered fashionable to wear. Now these animals like skin of crocodile and snake is used in leather products, we know that. So the government has taken some hard rules against hunting of endangered species. If the animal is endangered, it is going to abolish in the coming future, then the government has taken some hard rules so that these animals can be protected. So we know that different animals have different useful things, useful material which is used in our daily life. Animal as livelihood. Animal are source of earning for many people. For farmers, they are secondary as for help farmer plow their fields and pull carts. But there are some people who depend upon animals directly as a source of earning. So some animals are used for eating for many people. Some farmers use them as secondary for plowing of field and pull carts, but some people depends upon animal directly for the source of earning. Like they will take animals as in the zoos, they will keep the animal from zoos, they will earn, or they will use the animals in circus, they will earn from them and then they will eat. Now Madaris are the people who catch bear cubs or baby monkeys and train them to entertain people by dancing and making various moves. This training is quite torturous for the animal, as mother is considered it appropriate to beat the animals in order to teach new moves to them. Sometimes the animals are kept hungry until they start obeying the Madari. Once trained, these animals earn money for the Madari by dancing to his tune. So who are Madaris? Madaris are the people who catch bear cubs, small bear cubs or baby monkeys, and then they train them. They train them, sometimes they beat them, they keep them hungry unless they listen. These Madaris, the people who train and who do this work are known as Madaris. So they train the animal so that in such a way that when they will command something, the animal will listen. So like this, they earn from these animals. Now snake charmers, as you have seen in our localities, sometimes snake charmers come. It is very risky business, as the snake charmers mostly deal with the cobras which have hood which make their move look as if the snake is dancing. However, the snake charmers break the venomous teeth called fangs of the snake before handling them. So what the snake charmer do? It's a very risky thing. Obviously, when you will catch a snake and before training, it is very dangerous. During the training also it may bite you. So the snake charmer, what they do, they take the animal, generally cobras, because cobras has fun. That fun make look like the cobra is dancing. The snake charmer take the snake and then they break the venomous teeth from the snake, and then they handle them. The charmer plays a peculiar instrument called bean and move it back and forth. The cobra snake raises its head from the basket. It is kept as follows the movement of the bean and the charmer. So what it looks like when the snake charmer takes the bean and move its fun in such a way that it raises its fun and then it raises its head and it's moved in such a way that it looks like it is dancing in the tune of that bean. You can see in the picture, as you have seen in our locality or sometime in some movies, you can see this thing. The truth is that snake has no external ears, so it cannot hear the sound of the bean, a typical flute. It is only through the movement and the vibration of the ground that the snake can sense the danger and moves its hood in order to combat the source of the movement. Snake charmers are aware of the property of snake that makes full advantage of it by calling it the cobra dance, which actually is the snake's way of defending itself. They keep probing the snake with their fingers from time to time to provoke it into swaying towards the bean. So what is the actual truth regarding this, that they play the bean and the snake dance? What is the truth behind this? The truth is that the snake actually doesn't have any external ears. So how they hear the bean? Actually they don't hear the bean. The snake, when they raise up, they actually feel the vibration of the ground which is made by the snake charmer near about the snake, and then the snake listen to this, feel the vibration and feel the danger coming towards it, and then it raise up its head so that it can see what danger is coming and it can bite it and it can defend itself. So this is the actual truth, and the snake charmer actually knows this truth behind this. Now mahout, people who tame and train elephant are called mahouts. In ancient time, the mahouts were an integral part of king's possession. They were paid externally well and held a place of respect. Towards only handful of mahouts are left. These mahouts live in the outskirts of the cities. They find it difficult to procure the hung amounts of food for the elephants every day. The elephants are also not very frequently part from joy rides at fair or in possessions or at some marriage, hence they have no regular income. So who are mahout? Actually the people who ride the elephant and who train the elephant are known as mahout. The mahout are an integral part of king's possession. As we know, in the movies we have seen or in some pictures we have seen that in the possession of king, actually the mahouts take the elephant, and the elephant is the symbol of power, a symbol of richness. This elephant shows this one. And these mahout live in the outskirts. Actually, the mahout are poor peoples who generally used as a rider of the elephant, which is owned by the king or some rich people, and they generally live in the outskirts of the cities. They are find it difficult to procure the huge amount of food for the elephants every day. These elephants are not used very frequent. Actually, nowadays we are not using elephant for doing any work or for moving from one place to another. Nowadays elephants are generally used as a thing of entertainment, thing for entertainment, to ride, to see the elephant. It looks very beautiful, so we are using elephants in this way nowadays. Animals in circus and films. Many animals like lion, tiger and elephant are trained in the circus to perform various feats. Horses, monkeys, chimpanzees, dogs and are also used in circus. They are trained to do daring acts on the stage. Tiger is made to jump through a fire ring. Elephant plays with a ball. Chimpanzee rides bicycle, and other small animals sit in the toy train. But like all the other trainers, their trainers are also strict and keep them hungry till they start obeying the ringmaster. So animals in circus and films, as you see, these lions, tiger, whatever the elephant or whatever the animal we can see in the circus or in the films, these animals are trained in a very hard manner, so that they have to listen the trainer, they have to listen the ringmaster. So that when the fire ring will be given, some chimpanzee or monkey or horses need to jump through these fire rings. So like this, different animals are trained. You can see some chimpanzees riding bicycle, like some animals sit in the toy train. So these things are very hardly they are trained in such a way that they have to listen the ringmaster, so that people can get entertained and the people will give money, so that the ringmaster will survive on that money. Some trained animals are used in different movies, ads, films and documentary films. They are specially trained and made to act according to the script under the supervision of the master. As you can see in the picture, lions are sitting in this ring. Now dog in the ad films, you can see that is a very popular. This is a very popular ad you can see in the Vodafone, this ad. So this dogs is also trained in such a way. Extinct and endangered animals. Animals like dinosaurs, dodo, you can see the picture dodo, roamed the earth millions of years ago. Today they are not found anywhere. They have become extinct. Even today many animals are in danger for becoming extinct. Disease, climatic changes, losing natural habitat due to deforestation are some of the reasons which lead to wiping out of animal species. If one species is wiped out, another one in the food chain may also be affected. So what they are telling, animals, different animals which we know that, like dodo, dinosaurs, they were there in the earth millions of years ago. But gradually what happened, due to the climatic changes, due to hunting of people or some other changes, due to earthquake or due to volcanic eruption, many animals got extinct. Due to some disease also, they got extinct from the earth. They became endangered, and nowadays they are wiped out from the earth. And due to their lacking, many other animals in their food chain got affected, and now that they are not available on the earth. Hunting and killing animals also decrease the number of species. To protect the animal in their natural habitat, the government has made some hard rules against hunting of endangered species of wild animals and birds. So what they are telling, the endangered species or extinct means they are going to abolish, they are going to finish in the near future. After 20 years, 50 years, we will not get these types of animals. So to protect them in their natural habitat, what the government has taken some strict action, so that strict hard rule has been made, so that this animal can survive, this animal can live on the earth, this animal can be present on the earth, so that our earth's atmosphere can be maintained in a proper manner. Now, conserving wildlife. We need to preserve these useful animals by protecting the habitat and ecosystem of the wildlife. This step taken by the government of India in this direction has been to ban hunting. Many national parks, wildlife sanctuaries has been set up all over the country. by the government. Project Tiger, Project Elephant and Project Rhino has been undertaken by the government to protect this species. Today there are 500 wildlife sanctuaries and 97 national parks in our country. So what the government has done to protect the animals in their natural habitat in the ecosystem, government has put some ban on hunting of some endangered species. What they did, they have set some areas where the animals are living, they have made that area only as a wildlife sanctuary, as a national park, or some project they have implemented like Project Tiger, Project Elephant, Project Rhino. Like this, some rules has been made where you cannot go directly inside without any pass, or you can go there but you cannot hunt the animals, you cannot give poisonous food, or you cannot you cannot beat the animals over there. So today, nowadays 500 wildlife sanctuaries are there in our country and 97 national parks are there. On our part, we can help to protect wildlife by refusing to buy things made of iron, animals, horns, skins, etc. They will prevent poaching. All this will help us pass on rich national heritage to our future generation. So how we can help to protect this animal? If we stop buying the product which are made of animal products, animal skin or animal horn, so that if we will not buy, then the demand will get less and then the hunters will not hunt. Many organizations has been working in our country for the welfare of the animals who are endangered, like WWFN, Worldwide Fund for Nature, WPSI, the Wildlife Protection Society of India, WTI, Wild Trust of India, and IFAW, International Fund for Animal Welfare, are such organizations which are working for the protection of animals. I will explain you the rest in the next video. Thank you.